It is a wet night in Manchester, but after a Champions League campaign for Manchester City that has been a damp squib, they are still in with a chance of qualifying. So Manchester City know that, come what may, their destiny in the Champions League group will be decided on the final day in Rome. Navas, though, trying to start them on the front foot in picking out Samir Nasri. The take on Navas. Robin. And Rodin emerges, and Joe Hart spreads himself at his feet to deny him. Now Robin. Inside Milner this time to get his shot away, but not to seriously trouble Hart this time.
This is all about his vision. Such a clever ball, and City static defending. That's the problem. They're watching the ball, they're not watching runners, and it's Roda who just goes in behind that City back line. And that's a brilliant save from Joe Hart.
Here's Ian Robin. Milner going with him. Company was there as insurance, but it's all the way across. Rafinha comes in, and that's a great block from Mangala.
Well, again, we see the danger that Ian Robin causes, switching flanks. He just takes so many quick touches. He's brilliant on the ball.
But now Sergio Aguero breaks free, and what's the referee going to decide? He's pointed to the spot. He took a look at his linesman. He thought a long time about that, and is there going to be a card here for Benatia? There is. He's off.
Long ball over the top, and Aguero is in. It's a clumsy challenge. It's a clear penalty, and the referee has absolutely no choice but to send Benatia off.
Not a man normally to be fazed by the reputation of the man he's facing. Aguero scores! And now watch the belief come back for Manchester City. It may have been a faltering start to the Champions League campaign. That will instill a lot of hope.
They've known the importance of this penalty. Neuer goes the right way. He's a massive goalkeeper, Neuer, but it's a quality penalty from Aguero. The sending off, and that goal changes absolutely everything for the home team.
Well, when you see them knock it around like this, you scratch your eyes and wonder, are they really down to 10 men? And they've won a free kick as well. Mangala taking down Lewandowski.
Just run across his body, just tempts Mangala in. It's a clear foul from the big centre-half.
It's Xabi Alonso! Well, down to 10 men, they may be, but you never ever write off Bayern Munich. Alonso arrowing it past the England #1.
Just watch Dante on the end of the wall, just steps out of the way. Aguero is pulled out of the way as well, I think, by Rafinha. That just opens up that space, and Joe Hart, well, doesn't even move. But that wall's got to be stronger. They just get simply shoved out of the way.
Ribery. Here's Boateng. Aimed in for Lewandowski, who got there and scores! And Bayern Munich have turned it around, and this just about sums up Manchester City's Champions League campaign. A night that started so well is again going horribly, horribly wrong.
Solid centre-halves who are so good in the air, but it's patient football once again. It's a brilliant ball from Boateng. Lewandowski's on the move, but again he just bullies. Mangala gets to that ball, I think it's possibly Asanya who's coming across. He's got to do better. You can't allow a centre-forward of Lewandowski's ability to get to the ball first when it's crossed in like that. Comes really off his shoulder and loops over Joe Hart, but two very soft goals.
Here's Navas. Neuer keeping it. So he thought the right side of the line, but the linesman is giving the corner. Nasri though goes short with the corner, and that deliberate build-up doesn't allow Manchester City to get an equaliser in the first half. Here's Company to Mangala. Fernando waited for it to come to him, and Xabi Alonso was able to step in. Here's Ribery. Alonso! Oh, City very nearly carved apart again within 2 minutes of the restart.
And Alonso absolutely picks the right pass. Really clever play from Ribery to return the ball to him.
Nasri. And now Navas has managed to get away and stay onside. And Neuer helps it behind.
Well, that's really poor defending from Bernat. He's actually appealing for the offside. You see he's caught square, completely square. You need to open your body up, you have to appreciate it.
Nasri's corner. Cleared by Lewandowski as far as Navas. Back out to Samir Nasri again. This is Sanya. Away by Bernat. Here's Samir Nasri. Aguero having to hold his run, was hoping that Milner would accept the invitation to take over. Lampard. Milner.
Well, he had teammates in the area, but side and bend it into that top corner. Mightily difficult up against Manuel Neuer. As the keeper's read this, you see he just actually lets it go. He knows that that's drifting wide of the angle.
Just trying to help it on, but again it breaks down off him. He does win it back though, Jovetic, and Fernando steers it through. And what a strike that was from Lampard. But Neuer equal to it.
He saves this, I think, with his left hand. It's a stunning strike from Frank Lampard, instinctive. You see the keeper reads it.
Alonso, oh, he took too much of a risk there. Jovetic has won it back. Aguero, can he level? Yes, he can! A terrible error from Xabi Alonso has given Manchester City renewed hope, renewed vigour in this Champions League campaign. Sergio Aguero.
A shocking ball from Xabi Alonso to give possession away, but there's two fantastic touches before he shoots here from Sergio Aguero. There's no panic, he knows exactly what he wants to do. Like all good strikers, he makes his mind up early and he sticks with it. And it is a fabulous finish to tuck this into the far corner. A massively important goal for City as well.
When you think of the way they won their first Premier League title, it's the way City like to do it. They could do it again here with the same man. Aguero has done it! A hat-trick for Sergio Aguero! Manchester City saviour again!
Well, this is quite extraordinary. Been talking up Jerome Boateng all evening. He's hardly made a mistake, but this is a terrible gap to give Aguero the opportunity. But once again, he never looked like missing. He's so composed. He makes his mind up so early. He closes Boateng down, so he deserves a bit of luck to get hold of the ball. Still not easy to beat Neuer from there, but what a night, and what a night for Sergio Aguero.
Manchester City doing it the only way they know how, the hard way. How did they win this? A date of destiny in Rome beckons for Manuel Pellegrini, because they know they go there now with their Champions League hopes intact. Sergio Aguero, the man who delivered late to give them their first Premier League title, has delivered late here to complete a hat-trick that puts Manchester City level on points with CSKA Moscow and Roma, to give them an equal chance with those clubs of getting through to the knockout phase of the Champions League.